All right, we're here with head men's tennis coach Jalen Voss. Jalen, it's your second year with the men's tennis team. Take us back to last year. Cougs 5-8 overall, and then 2-5 in UMAC play.
Last year was, we ideally, every year our goal is to strive for the playoffs. Last year we were about 2 matches short of that. We were a young team. We only lost one guy from last year, so it was a fun season overall and a little bit of improvement from just year after year getting a little bit better. So last year was nice to see a young team come in and be able to compete the way that we wanted them to. At the end of last year, it was very bright looking forward, so we were happy with it.
And kind of dovetailing now into practice, you mentioned a lot of returners. How does that help the program kind of heading into the season?
Yep, it just helps a lot because they know what to expect. Returners obviously know what to expect, so they can kind of with me being in basketball, it obviously helps with the older guys to be there and kind of show the younger guys the ropes and let them know exactly the expectations and what we should be expecting from them as a tennis team and what they should expect as far as practice is concerned. So now that basketball is no longer happening, the tennis practices are going really smooth and competitive, and I feel like we're getting a lot better. So.
And we're talking here on Thursday. Cougs open up the season on Sunday, and looking at that 2020 season, you mentioned striving for the playoffs. What are the goals for the team this year?
Yeah, I think ideally, again, our goals are to make the playoffs. So, like I said, only losing one senior from last year and being close in 2 of those matches that could have swung us to the 5-4 seed. It just really helped this year going forward. I think the playoffs are a very attainable goal for us. So.
All right, we're here with junior Jack Flicker from Big Lake, Minnesota. Jack, Cougar men's tennis season just a few days away, but before that, take us back to last year.
Yeah, last year was a fun year. It was an adventure, a bit of a learning curve. We had a mix of younger guys, a couple older guys, so it was a mix of personalities and talents. So it was a fun year where we had some really competitive matches and then a few others where we're just lagging a little behind our competition in terms of overall skill and experience. So definitely a step up from where we'd been my first year, and just also an indicator that we're just a couple pieces short from being really competitive in the UMAC.
What did you take away heading into the off season? What did you want to improve on personally and for the team?
Personally, it's for me, it's the same as it is every off season. Improve every facet of my game individually, as well as my leadership. Personally, being a captain this year, so being able to step up and fill that role that Gannon filled really well last season. So kind of learning from that and how to be a leader on the team. And then just as a team, improving our skills, our personal relationships with one another, learning how to play with each other, and just being competitive, handling adversity.
Cougars open the season on Saturday at Hamlin. What are your kind of goals for the team personally and for yourself, or for the team?
Personally, definitely playoffs. As Jalen talked about a little bit, playoffs I think are a very attainable goal this year. We've got a couple really strong returners, and we've got a couple of very skilled newcomers who I'm really excited to see them get out on the court, see them in action. And so playoffs are definitely an attainable goal. That's what we've set as a team for this season. This is the fullest, most quality lineup top to bottom we've had in my time here. So that's definitely the goal of the team, to make the playoffs. And then personally, just to win as many matches as possible, be competitive in every single match, and enjoy every moment of the season.